Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Neighborhood Friendly Cheesecake Trent Sneed up in the booth here tonight. Welcome to Sidewinder Racing League's Wild Horse ARCA Series. We're on round number 9 at Dover Motor Speedway, the Monster Mile. Gonna be 80 laps here tonight. Very quickly get the point standings up and going. Garrett Wolfenbarger, your points leader over Lucas Hoytsma, Cliff Mullins, Ian Montrose, and Blake Giglio, your top 5. Michael Edwards, Daniel Krim, DG Swiss, Andrew Beach, Bradley Wilson, Dave Hoytsma, Hayden Lowell, Cody Cleaver, Daniel Wallen, William Oshbrenner, and Tyler Merritt, your top 16 in points. If I'm not mistaken, next week is the final race of the regular season. We're going to Daytona, I believe Bumpy Daytona, for the old ARCA cars. And it'll be the cutoff. Then we'll head into the final 5 races of the season, the 5-week chase. Well, 4 races and then a final 4 advance. And they'll go battle it out at Richmond for the championship. Right now, fastest driver out on track is the 51 machine of Bradley Wilson. We're in a 23-2-11. 9/1000ths up over Lucas Hoytsma. Garrett Wolfenbarger currently 3rd fastest on the board, followed by Cleaver and Montrose, your top 5. Just over a minute remaining in practice, and something I am very, very excited to report here. I haven't seen any drop frames yet, so I'm hoping we have gotten that whole buffering garbage. I'm hoping we've got that finally squared away. Scoot the chair up a little bit. Okay, that is a pretty badass throwback. I'm not even going to lie, that's pretty good. Throwback week also begins this week for Sidewinder, and unfortunately, I'm an idiot. Completely forgot all about it. Pretty much how to do a patriotic week. So I unfortunately don't have any throwbacks lined up. If I get home tomorrow, I might try to make something simple for Xfinity. But DG, I'm thinking it's probably one throwback in ARCA series with that. Oh. That's the first time I've seen Blake's paint. Right as I say DG is one throwback, I look at Blake's paint for the first time. Oh, it's going to be close. But what's not going to... Well, it might be close, I don't know. It's time for qualifying. 2 laps. Who's going to be the first driver out here? Looks like the 51 machine, Bradley Wilson. As I probably need to join Discord for interviews. That'd probably be the smart thing to do, but I'm not smart. I'm a flippin' idiot. Who else we got out on the track? The 05 Gatlin Downey. Johnny Sauter throwback. Ian Montrose. Wolfenbarger. William Viola. Hi, Ma. 71, the Pizza Boy, Andrew Beach. Finally has his internet back after dealing with the hurricane. I doubt he's pretty excited to get back in this car, but he's here anyway. Did he do something to his car number? It's currently 27 machine. William Viola, first lap. Oh no. Oh, I didn't. Oh, God, I did. I may have screwed up. I definitely screwed up. I'm only noticing people are putting in 1 lap. Oh no. Oops. Okay. I probably screwed that up, so I apologize. Nice Lucas Hoitzma jumps to the top of the board. I'm going to go out on a limb and say I screwed up and accidentally set it to 1 lap qualifying. It's supposed to be 2 laps. I'll take the blame for that. Sorry, gentlemen. Daniel Krim in the 7, coming out on track. And the Beard struggle. Mullins completes his qualifying run, P6. Giglio on his first lap. And only lap. At the stripe. I may have been starting his qualifying run right there. Off of turn 4. Giglio jumps up to P7 and Dave Hoitzma jumps up to P9. Mullins still on track. Daniel Wallen on pit road. Hit the reset button and start over. Oh! Oh, I wonder if qualifying scrutiny, because I do have that turned on. I wonder if that's messed with it. Because Cliff just yet. I put him back to 1 lap. Yeah, I have no idea. Unlike my little data thing over here, still saying they've only done 1 lap. It flashed 2 laps for a second. I don't know. Well, either way, qualifying's officially come to an end. It was close, 4 1,000ths. It's the gap, but Lucas Hoitzman, the 97, your pole sitter here tonight. So we will go ahead and get the starting lineup up and going. Starting on pole, 97 machine, Lucas Hoitzma. Second going to be the 27 of William Bolas. I have the hiccups right now. Third is the 51 of Bradley Wilson. Fourth going to be the 2 of Cody Cleaver. Fifth going to be the 32 of Garrett Wolfenbarger. Sixth going to be the 37 of Cliff Mullins. Seventh is going to be the number 16 of Blake Giglio. Eighth going to be the 71 of Andrew Beach. Ninth going to be the 79 of Dave Hoitzma. 10th going to be the 1 of Ian Montrose. 11th going to be the 26 of DG Swiss. 12th going to be the 7 of Daniel Krim. 13th the 05 of Gatlin Downey. 14th the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. And that is all we got tonight. 13 drivers going to try and take on Dover Motor Speedway. Lucas, you got pole. What's your plan?
Drive fast and don't let anybody buy me.
Okay, good plan. Good luck.
Thank you.
I think it's 1 degree. That's why that's so short. I may need to start doing what Lucas does and just extends the pace laps by 1. $80 laps, 4 extra sets of tires. I think they can do like 35 laps on a tank of fuel. So it's either 1 or a 2 stop. One of the 2. As pace car is in, Barney the flagman has the green one in his hand. And it's waving. 80 laps underway from Dover. And 97, great start here. Hardy pulls clear of the 51 and the 27. Those two side by side for second spot. Wilson is clear for second. Cleaver now side by side with William for third. That 27 losing a couple of spots here on the outside. The 60 of Giglio looking to capitalize as well. Rough start for the 27. Gonna take a couple laps to get heat in the tires and maybe bring the grip up a touch. I say maybe because these cars, they're gonna be slip and sliding the whole race. The setup was pretty rough from last season. It's not any better now. And yeah. Definitely going to be a game of saddle up and hang on for dear life. Let's check on our leader right now. Hoytsma, 6/10 is the gap between him and the 51 of Bradley Wilson. To Cody Cleaver. Just a car length behind, and the 32 of Wolfenbarger trying to set him up for a pass. Has a run down the front stretch into 1. Gonna back off. 2 sliding up. Go a little deeper in the pack here. 10th spot, Dave Hoytsman, Daniel Wallen. Wallen maybe a car length or so back. Got a little tight through the corner. As Wolfenbarger still all over the 2 machine of Cody Cleaver for that 3rd spot. The gap appears to be going down a little bit here. Bradley Wilson has got it to under half a second between him and the 97. Come down the front straight. Battle for 7th, Ian Montrose to the inside of Cliff Mullins. He has a spot coming off of 4. Montrose, pretty quick in practice, was top of the board for about the first 20 or so minutes. I'm going to try and reel in the 27 machine for 6th. And I see the 32 of Wolfenbarger peek to the inside of the 2 machine, not able to make anything happen there. And the 2 of Cleaver, he's right on the rear end of the 51. That 2 run about half a lane higher than 2nd and 4th right there. Trying to set up a run somewhere. Right on the rear bumper. Possibly trying to force the 2 into an early mistake here. As Lucas has got aired the gap back out to about 6/10. So if these guys go too wide, he's going to love seeing that. And Cleaver looking to the inside. Now I want to make it happen there. And Wolfenbarger right on him. Meanwhile, got this little secondary pack going on. The one gets right on the... More than right on. Gets into the 16. Battle for 5th goes to the outside. I imagine Giglio probably trying to save tire. So work their way off of 2 down the back straightaway. Montrose trying to make that pass up high. Going way up the racetrack. Arcs it back down. Gonna get a run off of 4. So Montrose moves up into 5th. How does the 27 machine respond? Is he gonna be able to get around the 16? Looks like he's backing up the corner a little bit. As the gap to the leader has dropped from 0.6 to 0.3. Tires starting to wear. 97 may have cooked it. So Wilson looking to reel in this 97 machine. All about 2/10 as it runs, about 2 car lengths. Cleaver still in 3rd. Might be pulling a bit of a gap over the 32 of Wolfenbarger. And the one of Montrose trying to reel these boys in. Gap's at 1.3. And the 51 has reeled in the 97. We have a battle for this race lead here. Bradley looking to the outside, gonna arc the corner. Diamond the corner. Big run off of turn 4. Shoots to the outside. Off corner number 2, Bradley Wilson takes the race lead from Hoytsma. And here comes the 32 of Wolfenbarger to the inside of Cleaver for 3rd. Wolfenbarger moves into 3rd. That 51 machine starting to drive away, and here we go. 16 trying to go back around the 1 machine of Montrose. After saving tire, I'm assuming for the first 19 or so laps. Gets back around the 1 of the 1 machine into the outside wall. Gonna lose a couple of spots. 37 of Mullins dives to his inside. And Cliff is blinked. Continuing to blink. That is no good. Mullins able to get the spot though, but he is continuing to blink. Meanwhile, about to have a battle for 2nd spot, Hoytsma and Wolfenbarger. 60 laps remaining. Quarter of the way through. Zoom it back out here. It's like Cliff stopped blinking. 27 machine. William trying to reel in the 16. That'd be 4th, 5th spot. Able to dive in the corner. Looks like a touch better than Blake. That ticker, what's the closest battle we got going on? And these two might have one. 71 machine, Andrew Beach drops to 10th. Dave Hoytsman, the 79, trying to reel him in. And the 23 Llewellyn down pit road just used a quick repair. What happened to Daniel? May have got loose. Did he have help? No, looks like he just got on the outside wall. And just definitely will unfortunately right into the 7 machine of Krim. He's back out on track. Let's see. Dave trying to reel in the 71. The 05 down. He trying to reel in the 1 of Montrose. Montrose definitely has burnt his stuff up. William still just about a car length back from the 16. They're trying to reel in the 2 of Cleaver for 4th. And William looking to the outside. Arcs the corner. Massive run down the back straightaway. Blake going to block. 27 dives to the inside. Contact just about made. They're going to pass. It's going to be on the top. Meanwhile, check in on the leaders. Bradley Wilson has opened about a second over the 97 of Hoytsma. Wolfenbarger, couple car lengths back from the Hoytsma. Wolfenbarger loose. Let's have any fuel information. I don't think I do. Okay, never mind. As one machine reels back into 37. So Montrose shoots to the inside for 7th spot. And Montrose, heavy contact into the outside wall. Remains 2 wide still. And as these 2 battle out, that's allowing the 05 of Gatlin Downey to reel them in. 10 laps to go in the stage. 10 to halfway. Montrose holding on. And here comes the 05. As I see 2 wide just ahead. 16 to the inside of Cody Cleaver for 4th. Able to get the spot. 27 going to try and follow as well. Their way off turn number 2. So nice. That looks like he's starting to give himself some breathing room over the 32. Gap still staying about the same at 9/10 to a second between him and the 51. And 27 machine able to get around the 2 as well. Have to try and reel back in the 16.
To the inside, Daniel.
Wouldn't let the 23 by. Daniel once again taking a quick repair, set of tires. Going to be setting some pretty good lap times. And the 05 has gotten around Mullins. Gatlin Downey starting to gain spots here as we go late into this fuel run. Has a huge run on the one. So here we go. Pit stops. Officially starting the one machine. Ian Montrose on the pit road. Does he bring anyone with him? Does not appear so. Right now, just Montrose on pit road. And the 51, heavy saving. Ooh. So Montrose, a 2-stop strategy. The leaders trying to save and go for a 1-stop. Wolfenbarger is on pit road. And the 51 coming down pit road. And he's sideways. He's drifting turn 3. What a save. So Hoytsma going to take the race lead. When does he come down pit road? If he comes in this time, it's going to be mighty close. He's staying out one more. Hoytsma going to be good for a 1-stop. But here comes the 16 of Giglio, 2 seconds back and rapidly approaching. Cody Cleaver on pit road. The 05 on pit road. So pit cycle's officially up and underway. 51 down and away. And Hoytsma coming in this time. Giglio staying out a lap. And he's in the outside wall. 40 laps to go. We've hit the halfway mark. And Blake gonna pit. The 27 gonna try and get his lap back. 16 coming in. Long going by on the outside. Whew. Blake came in hot. '71 machine coming off pit road, 79. So who is going to take this race lead? I think it's going to be the 51 of Wilson. And hot on his heels is the 32 of Garrett Wolfenbarger. Going by to lap the 79 of Dave Hoytsma. The 7 machine. And Lucas 2 wide with the 1 of Montrose. That is for 3rd spot. Lucas 4 seconds back. Last car on the lead lap, the 71 of Andrew Beach, and I imagine, yes he is, very much in danger of going a lap down. He's saving fuel. He's going to try and make it in that 1 stop. Wilson holding on to that race lead. He's led the majority tonight. We'll go to the inside of the 71. And the 51's trying to save some fuel.
Careful, buddy.
Hoytsma still running P3, 3.2. You have Giglio round out the top 5. I have a battle for 9th here, the 05. Just behind the 26 machine. Cliff Mullins right behind them. Coming up on the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn as well. So it shoots to the inside. Battle for 8th. And here comes the 37 as well. Currently last car on the lead lap. The 37 of Cliff Mullins. About to be the 23 of Daniel Llewellyn. So Swiss in 8th, 5 seconds is the gap between him and the 2 machine of Cody Cleaver in 7th. And it's another 3 seconds to the 27 of William Viola. And another 3 or so seconds between him and the 16 of Giglio. From there, a couple tenths between Giglio and Montrose. Something I want to mention here, the 97 is not making up too much ground on the leader. Which is saying something because the 51 is still saving. He's saving a ton. .32 going by on the outside. Whoop. Contact almost made between him and the 71. Hoytsma looking to find a lane. Lucas shoots to the inside for 2nd spot. Off of 2, still side by side. Lucas now has the position. Less than 30 to go. Over 3.5 seconds is the gap, and that 51 is still saving fuel and still building a lead while doing it. Unless it's an iRacing audio glitch. Giglio saving fuel. As 26 machine DG 2 out of the 37 of Mullins. Mullins, I believe, getting the spot. Downey trying to reel them both in.
No,
oh, sideways.
Goodrich car.
And Giglio shoots to the inside 32, almost makes contact. Battle for 3rd. So Giglio moves up into the top 3. Well, the 05 has reeled in both the 26 and the 37. Battle for 8th and 7th. Well, looks like this is the closest battle for position. Oh, never mind. Battle for the lucky dog. The 71 Andrew Beach to the inside of Daniel Llewellyn. That is for 10th. Beach currently a lucky dog if we were to get a caution. As the gap's starting to come down now, the 97 trying to reel in the 51. Coming to 20 laps to go. And down here with a huge run on the front straight, dives to the inside of DG Swiss for 8th. Running up the racing surface. Able to complete the pass just barely. The 37, I think he just shot by the one machine of Montrose. Montrose 8 laps down. Something disastrous happened with the one car at some point. Montrose going to shoot back by on the bottom. Cleaver saving fuel. And 71, 2 wide with the 32. This is not for position. Two seconds is the gap between Wilson and Hoytsma. The question gonna be, does the 51 have enough fuel? He's doing major fuel saving here. So has he saved enough? He's still saving fuel. And here comes the 16 as well, potentially to spoil this party as well. Andy, glad you're having fun, unless that's sarcasm in that case. Sorry. I think it's pretty interesting. It's coming down to fuel mileage. 1.7. And that 16's coming too. The 05 gonna try and reel in the 37. Swiss, currently last car on the lead lap. You can see the leader coming off turn 4 behind him. It's 27 trying to reel in the 32 for 4th. He races the outside fence. And Beach about to be under fire for the lucky dog. The 7 of Daniel Karim is coming up. And Montrose, fresh tire, is going to go by both the 27 and the 32. The gap now under a second between Wilson and Hoytsma. Wilson still saving fuel. Lucas might get the draft off the 51 here and help pull him along in the straights. Coming to 10 laps to go at the line. And the 27 machine has gotten around the 32. Andrew now trying to run his way as well, because here comes the 7. This would be a battle for the lucky dog. Wilson still saving fuel. It's got to be close. Half a second. Lucas trying to reel him in, and you can see there's lap traffic ahead. All right, here we go. Battle for the lead. '51 still saving fuel. The 97 trying to get a run on the outside. And 51 coming down the block. Coming to 5 to go. '26 of DG Swiss coming on the pit road. And run coming for the 97. He gets to the inside for the race lead. Off of turn number 2, new leader at Dover. Lucas Hoytsma takes the lead. Wilson still on his back bumper. He shoots to the inside. Llewellyn getting right in the middle of this as well. Fresh tires after pitting. 4 to go. So everyone that is not on the one-stop strategy, they're pitting in right now. The 16 of Giglio trying to reel these guys in. 97 desperately praying for no caution. He has his father in the 79 just ahead. Probably asking Dad to politely get out of the way. 3 to go. And then you have Llewellyn right behind you. I don't think there's ever a comfortable situation if you have Daniel Llewellyn right behind you. Check in on the battle for the lucky dog. That's 7 all over the rear bumper of the 71. Coming to 2 laps to go. And Hoytsma letting the 23 by. The 16 has caught the 51 down the back straight. Lucas praying he can get to the white flag. It doesn't sound like the 51 saving fuel either. White flag, 1 lap to go at Dover. 16 dives to the inside of the 51 for second. Giglio through to second spot. The 51 right on his bumper. He shoots back to the inside. Contact into 3, just barely. Off of turn number 4, the 97, Lucas Hoytsma, gonna be your winner. Oh, he ran out of gas! Holy Jesus. I think the 97...
That's a good pass to the end there, Daniel.
The 97 runs out of gas off of turn 4.
Thank you. I'm really running that right now.
Yes, he's sputtering. And here comes the 16 to run in the back of him.
That's what I'm looking.
Unbelievable. So the 79 trying to push the 97 around. It doesn't matter if you go to pit road, you can't refuel once the race is over. I know that from experience. So they're going to try and push more, and they're going to wreck instead. Holy crap. All right, top 3. Bradley is the cheesecake. You got me?
Yes, sir.
Well, man, you started 3rd, led the majority of this race, the entire second run, saving fuel. Just couldn't keep the 97 behind you. Talk me through it.
If we started saving the first run, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Clutching in, I don't think helped the tires that much. So when Lucas got to me, I didn't feel like I had enough to battle with him, especially on the outside. But there, when he ran out at the end, I thought maybe him and Giglio would get into it, would somehow sneak into it. But then I ran out of gas too, and it was just coasting from turn 4. But all around a good race.
Yes, sir. Well, man, congrats on this podium in the Kurt Busch throwback. You got any sponsor shout-outs on it?
I gotta thank Haas CNC, Monster Energy, Mobile One, Stuart Haas for putting me in this great car. My teammate Garrett for showing up. Brantley didn't want to for some reason. Shenandoah, Shine, Moon Car, Lucas, Giglio for racing hard as usual.
All right, buddy. Well, congrats once again on the podium.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Bradley Wilson, P3 here tonight. Blake's Cheesecake, you got me?
How's it going?
Well, man, you started 7th, and coming off of turn 4, I forgot what year it was in the Xfinity Series, but it was like Stenhouse blew up and got punted across the line. Pretty much nice reenactment of that. Talk me through that.
Yeah, so honestly, it kind of scared me. If you watch the replay, like, as soon as he started slowing down, I turned left, but then I was like, shit, I want one of me or Lucas to win, so I just kind of slammed into him just to push him across the line, to be honest with you. I just wanted one of us to make sure we got the win, so I slammed into him, pushed him across the line, and was able to grab a nice 1-2 tonight.
Well, man, either way, you were flying for that entire second run. Reeled both the 51 and the 97. How many laps left did you have in the tank? And if
2. I had 2.
Well, if we had an extra lap, I think you would have won it.
Yeah, probably, but that's why we raced to 80, not 81, right?
Yeah, fair enough. But congrats on the podium here tonight. Love the throwback. Any sponsor shout-outs on it?
Oh, yeah. Well, not on it, but I have sponsor shout-outs. Shout out to you for broadcasting 60 Racing, Blue Drag Esports, and Night Performance, Artemis, for what they do. Just happy we were able to get this thing back out front, and hopefully we can get some wins here this week.
Yes, sir. Well, congrats once again.
Thanks.
Blake Giglio, P2 here tonight. We're going to get our winner in spectacular fashion. On here, fast forward a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. Lucas, it's Cheesecake. You got me?
Yep.
Well, looking at my little ticker thing or whatever, I can't really believe it. But this is a hell of a way to get your first win of the season.
Yeah, it's been a struggle this season for me, and man, it's rare I'm in a situation like this. First of all, I've never ran out coming out of 4. I can't believe I did that. But you know, you get there, you come off the corner, and you see the start-finish line right there. You just got to go at some point. You go, I got to make my car four lanes wide, and that's what I tried to do. Luckily, Blake's plan was to hit me. I'm now hearing, so I guess that worked out. But
He hit the shit out of you.
Either way, I wasn't gonna let him go ahead of me, and yeah, somehow he just hit me perfectly square, shoved me up the speed again, and I came across the line somehow. I don't know how I screwed that up, man. I got lucky.
I wasn't expecting it at all. I thought you was home free, and then off of 4, I see the 16 is right on it. I'm like, oh my god, he ran out of gas off of 4.
I started driving it so damn hard when I got next to 51. I think I cut out at least half a lap of fuel. I was clutching it in those last 3 laps just to make it, and even then I couldn't get there.
Oh, God. Well, either way, you did what you had to do. You saved just enough at the right time. Gives me kind of flashbacks to Season 1 of my NASCAR Thunder career mode. But either way, man, congrats. You got any sponsor shout-outs on that throwback?
Yeah, just big shout out to Quinn, 712 Breaks. You for doing the broadcasting, putting the series on. Blake for shoving me across the line. Bradley and Garrett for racing me clean. Everybody else for racing me clean, for that matter. It was a good race tonight. Green all the way. That's awesome. And yeah, I think that's it.
All right, man. Well, congrats once again on that first win of the season.
Thank you. See ya.
Flip. 97 Lucas Waitswell, your winner here tonight, and he brings up a fantastic point. 80 laps, flag to flag. Holy crap. Thank you, everyone. That's a race this season. That is absolutely nothing short of incredible. With the 13 cars, these cars are hard to drive. The setup's even worse. And these boys just went out here and ran 80 laps. No incident. So, thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. That's absolutely freaking incredible. And incredible finish, incredible way to finish this off tonight. Fuel mileage. Wasn't expecting that either. But man, oh man. And it looks like I haven't even dropped any frames yet, so incredible night for racing here in Sidewinder for Wild Horse. So without further ado, here's the sponsor poster. Big thanks to 712 Breaks, Fort Worth Screen Printing, Spit Film Podcasts, Arc Music, Golden Eagle, Frisbee Racing, Random Randy Lee. Check him out on Twitch there at twitch.tv/randomly. Sneed Tombstone Game Farm, Trend Technologies, DGSRacing.coms, Lucas for Broadcast Network, the CTCRN, and the Pro Sim Network, DG at the DG Broadcast Network, and here I am here at the Wild Horse Broadcasting Network. On that note, I've been the Cheesecake. Y'all have a good one.